Parties announced for the record for the state defense.
That's all for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Gill?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery that you review that with your client?
Yes, I did.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Gill, did you review, let me try to find it here, the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, ma'am.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Mr. Gill, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, just 1 second. I don't know why. It seems like now I'm checking to make sure everybody does the, the citizen part correctly. All right. Counsel here.
Nope. I thought I already.
No.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. You reviewed the admonishments. Did you understand that what you're charged with is unauthorized use of a vehicle? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days, 2 years in the state jail facility, and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, he has.
All right, off the record for a moment. Norma, did we complete Frederica Nelson with Brent Hardy? All right, could you make sure he doesn't leave? Oh, no, Mr. Hardy. I don't know.
Your Honor, he does know that we're filling out paperwork for him right now.
Oh, okay. All right, we're back on the record. Just 1 second. All right, counsel, do you believe your client has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Gill, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 180 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea? I'm telling you, what is going on with the day? Yeah. Next I'm going to say, Sean, 365 years or something. All right. Well, we're going to pitch in like I was trying to make sure that you knew what's going on. So let me, the glasses are not for reading. So 160 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, it is.
State, is that the plea? Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence? Any objection?
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and consent with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
All right, court will find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 160 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Give you credit for any time served. And there's to be no contact with Victoria Love Sanchez Aguirre. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing?
Yes. We would have to judgment satisfied, Your Honor.
All right. Does he have the time in custody? All right. Then the court will show the judgment is satisfied. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? All right, because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question of what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go up. How old are you?
35.
All right, let me explain this something to you. And this is based upon not my experience on going to prison, but people I've represented on parole who were in prison. Do you like your hair?
Yes, I'm very.
Let me just tell you something. When you go to prison, you know what they do?
Yeah,
So if you want to lose your hair, you will continue. If that's something you truly care about, as opposed to asking questions when you're driving a stolen vehicle, then you keep on the same path you're going on. What's going to end up happening when they send you to prison, they cut your hair off. That's why you see people who are in prison, all their hair is cut off, because that's what they do.
yes,
You understand?
very much.
And then the other thing, my understanding at the Bexar County Jail, they have lice as well. So
Plenty.
if you get lice in the hair,
Hey,
I think they're going to want to buzz it as opposed to doing every treatment. You understand?
Sure.
All right. Good luck to you.
thank you.
You're welcome. Yes.
Veronica Love,
Mm-hmm.
Victoria Love. She's in the unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. It wasn't Miss Love's car. There's another lady's name.
Oh, I know. Was she in the vehicle with
You
him?
were in the vehicle. Okay.
All right. Let me just tell you, is this about having no contact?
No, they're together right now. They're
No, I mean, is this about me issuing a no contact order?
on her, with respect to my client, on her.
Yeah, there's a reason for that. And let me tell you what the reason for that is. And so you can understand why that is. So let me go to the police report. Because sometimes, I read everything that's put before me. All right. So synopsis, first paragraph. You get pulled over. You're the driver of the vehicle. And she is S2. And it says S1 and S2 were found to have active warrants for their arrest after identifying themselves. So your warrant for your arrest wasn't for this unauthorized use of a vehicle. It was for something else. And she had a warrant for her arrest. And who is that sitting with her? Is that your mom or her mom? That's your mom? All right. Your mom should want better for you. And let me explain why you should want better for him. And I'm sure you do, but he's not listening. Suspect 2, that's her, started crying and getting nervous. I then read suspect 2 her Miranda warning, and suspect 2 stated the listed narcotics and money in the stolen vehicle were hers. Suspect 2 narcotics later found in her purse by her feet area on the front seat floorboard after a search of the vehicle was conducted. That's why you can't have contact with her. So what they found in the vehicle that she's claiming, 3.7 grams, field tested positive for cocaine. Now, normally when the officers are weighing stuff out in the field, you really can't trust that weight. No. Sometimes it turns out to be less than a gram, but they do a presumptive field test of it. So presumptively it's positive for cocaine. Presumptively it's 3.7 grams. They found 5 THC vape pens at 3 grams each, multiple baggies of green leafy substance from my training and police experience, which I know to be marijuana. And that was 8.85 ounces in her purse. Suspect 1 was also read his Miranda warnings and refused to say anything about the narcotics or the listed currency in S2's possession. Now, based upon that, I don't know why she want to be with you, because if you're my man, you should be like, you know what? I'm going to take this case for her because that's my woman and I don't want to see any harm come to her. But you were just like, I'm not saying anything. She's claiming it as her own. So you guys should not be together. That's why. And I guarantee you, your mom does not want you with her because you two are not good together. And y'all just going to continue to pick up more cases. So that's a no. And that's why I have a no contact with her. Do you want to get your life together?
She's the mother of my kid.
You all can do that through a third party. I'm sure, Mom, will you be willing to transport children so he doesn't have contact with her?
I will do, I can try to do third party yet.
Yeah, so your mom can do third party. You all should not be together. And let me just tell you, if your child, your mom is saying your child is in NICU, if that baby is in NICU because of what mom has been ingesting or whatever, CPS is going to be involved. And let me just tell you what CPS normally does. If one of you all don't get your life together, your children are going to end up going to somebody else. Either you're going to step up to the plate or she's going to step up to the plate. And you're at that point in your life where your children should be more important to you than a woman. That's where we are. So Victoria Love Sanchez Aguirre, you're not to have contact with her. Here you are. Thank you, Mom.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I do.
Sorry.
But you know, she was born in the preemie, she came early.
Okay.
But yeah, I understand.
All right. And then, you know, he can still go to the hospital to see her, but they need to be on different shifts.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too.
All right. So Miss Silva. And then if she regains her competency from talking to her, because I was explaining things to her, she may be competent. I'm not sure.
Right.
But once she's at the jail for a while, my understanding is she's waiting for transfer to the state hospital. So if you talk to her and you think she's regained competency, you can just ask for another competency evaluation.
Okay.
But we're going to bring her back on April 29th. And Miss Silva, it's not going to show up in the system that you're coming back on April 29th. It's not going to show up in the system. We know it and we'll have you brought over. The reason why we don't put it in the system is if they come to pick you up for the state hospital and they see you have a court date scheduled with us, they're not going to take you.
Okay.
So just know that we know and your attorney knows and he's put it in his calendar that you're to come back on April 29th. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Yes.
I can't get on with police or I can't,
No,
go to CPS or something.
No, you can't. I'm sorry. No, you can't.
Like, I think I'm in CPS custody.
No, I'm not in charge of CPS. But what you'll have to do is you'll have to speak to your attorney if there's something else you want.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Court is calling 2023 CR 10226 State versus Frederica Simone Nelson. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state
Defendant for the state of Texas.
defense?
Branch Hardy for the defendant.
And are you Miss Nelson?
Yes.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Nelson, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Nelson, did you review the admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand you're charged with injury to a child or elderly disabled with bodily injury? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses? The state will call and the right to remain silent.
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, is there an application in this case for deferred adjudication or no?
Yes, Judge.
All right, so are you all opposed to deferred or silent on deferred? Because it's not in the plea paperwork. Is there an application for deferred on this case?
Not be, Your Honor, the plea agreement is for 4 years prison to be probated for however long the court.
Judge, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to confer with my client.
Sure. All right. All right, Norma, on April Pettis, when is that coming back for jury trial? Okay,
No, the agreement is straight probation.
all right. All right, counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do, Judge.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes.
Ms. Nelson, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishments be assessed at 4 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. State recommends community supervision. There is no application for deferred adjudication, and there's to be no contact with the complainant. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
And did you sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Judge.
And then that one can go away. Outside. Agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There be 80 hours of community service restitution, anger management, MRT, TAP evaluation, the follow all recommendations. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. This time state offers an evidence to exhibit 1 of both evidence.
Objection.
All right, did you review the waiver and consent to stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. And state, have you had any contact with the complainant? All right, thank you. And you may be excused. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Is there anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Judge. I don't think so.
All right, so why are you doing this?
When I wanted Emiliana to get down, instead of me pulling her and putting her down like the way I did, I could have did other ways. I could have either played the game with her. We could have
No, that's not what it says. What you're telling me is not what's in this police report. What it says is this child came home from this early learning center. O2 stated she picked victim up from the listed location yesterday at approximately 17:30 hours and found victim crying. O2 stated that victim told her that suspect that she made her cry. O2 stated that she confronted the suspect about the incident and the suspect denied anything happening. O2 stated that she then advised suspect's supervisor of the incident and requested that the video surveillance of the location be checked. O1 stated that the video surveillance was checked this morning and the video showed S1 throwing V1 to the ground. I then witnessed the video that showed S1 sitting on the ground, attempting to clean a cabinet, and the victim was standing in front of her. Suspect then can be seen throwing the victim aggressively to her side and the victim hitting the ground. O1 stated that the suspect was confronted this morning and asked about the incident. O1 stated that S1 told her that she attempted to move the victim by her arm. O1 stated that suspect was immediately terminated after viewing the surveillance. So that's what they say happened. There wasn't I'm trying to stop her from falling. No, it's saying that you threw a child to the ground. And how old is this child?
She was 3.
All right, who throws a 3-year-old to the ground?
So she was on the cabinet and I wanted her to get down. So I grabbed her and I put her down.
No, they said you threw her to the
That's what I'm
ground.
saying. I didn't throw her down. I took her by her arms and I landed her down. And then I got over her and I told her to get up.
Where's the
That's what
video?
I'm saying.
Does anybody want to offer the video into evidence? Does anybody have the video?
Because when the CPS lady,
All right, just 1 second. We're going to see the video. I always say, show. Show me the video if you have the video. Is there any objection to the court reviewing the video?
No objection, Judge.
All right, let's see the video.
Might have it on this computer.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Also turned off.
I got it.
Oh, you haven't loaded up?
It's coming, so.
Okay. Still turning? Okay. Then let me step down and see the video. All right, thank you so much. All right, we're back on the record. All right, the court has reviewed video. Is there anything else you wish to have for your client?
No.
All right, do you have any children?
Yes,
And what are their ages?
my kids are 26, 24, 21, and 19.
All right, do you have any grandchildren?
6,
And what are their ages?
7, 8, 4-month-old, 3-year-old, and 1-year-old.
All right, and the complainant in this case, how old was the complainant approximately?
3-ish.
All right. So let me ask you this. Do you love your grandchildren? What would you think if somebody did what you did to your 3-year-old granddaughter? Now, I mean, you're saying, yes, I understand, but what do you understand?
But it should never happen.
And from watching that video,
I had no right.
no, right. And from watching that video, what you're telling me is not the same that's in the police report. What's in the police report matches what's in that video. All right. Anything else?
Nothing further, Judge.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Court is going to sentence you to 4 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's going to be 90 days in the Bexar County Jail as a condition of probation that starts now. There's a $1,500 fine, time and money to run concurrent. There's to be 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes, and I'll deduct 50 once that's completed. And another 50 will be deducted upon completion of anger management classes, and I'm ordering anger management. There's going to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 30 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or in the healthcare field or with minors. So you're not allowed to work as a daycare operator. You're not allowed to babysit. You're not allowed to do any of that. And there's to be no contact with the complainant. And there's to be TAP evaluations and follow TAP recommendations. And that can be done in custody of the TAP evaluation. And as far as the MRT, I don't think this is really an MRT issue as opposed to an anger issue. And she just shouldn't be working with children. It appears that people are just hiring anybody. Hey, we have a daycare. You want to work here? Oh, yeah, sure. Nobody does any follow-up. Nobody does a psychological. They don't do background checks. They're just letting anybody watch vulnerable people, which I don't understand. Probation, is there anything else she needs? All right. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. And I'm doing that because you are not allowed to babysit children. Do you understand?
Yes.
And there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors, and that includes your grandchildren. Anything else, probation? Is there anything else that you need from the court to be successful?
Okay, so I need some mental health.
All right.
I was diagnosed with severe depression with psychosis episode.
Okay. We'll do a MIC evaluation in custody and follow recommendations. And, you know, based upon that, that's another reason if you're having those episodes and you're not on medication for it, that's another reason why they should not have had you working at a daycare. But again, people are just letting anybody look after children. I do not understand that. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, and then we can go off the record in this court to be successful. Communication is key. So you're going to have to work on your anger issues and not, if you see yourself getting angry, you need to count to 10, walk away. You understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you.
Give the victim impact statement that she was not able to. She did send a short letter to our advocate, so we would just ask permission to read that.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, thank you.